ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The Bahamas Lawn Tennis Association holding a celebration yesterday at the National Tennis Center in honor of our Davis Cup team, which was promoted back to Group 2 last weekend. Among those bringing remarks were 3 former BLTA presidents, Edith Powell, Stephen Turnquest, and Deron Donaldson.
The match you played down in Costa Rica, you had to put your whole heart into it. Every time I went along with the Davis Cup team, they played, and I said that you were playing not only for yourselves, but you were playing for the country and the future. We're looking forward to more Davis Cups and winning and getting into Zone 1. That is our goal, to get to the very top. Nothing to stop you in the way. Just keep climbing and bring these other little ones along so they could take over from you.
It was very, very pleasing to see the success that the team had in the tie, and I'm sure there was no question that they was going to give maximum effort in trying to allow us to move up. Not because, all the youngsters and, many of those guys you never saw before or heard of, but, PJ, Jody, Marvin, and everyone, they're synonymous with tennis here in the country as well. And we kept a program going to allow these players to develop to the point where they are now to put us in this position. And we are looking forward to next year moving further.
Marvin, I know when this road of captains started, I came to you when I was president, and I asked you if you would take it on, and the players from then and still now seems to still have the respect that I know that they should have for you. With your experience and your demeanor, your attitude, everything is always positive with you.
Just one game last night in the Providence Softball Association, and it was a good one between the Commander Security Truckers and BTC Elite Warriors. With the score tied 11-all in the top of the 7th inning, Warrior starter Jeffrey Gibson still in the game. He would unleash a wild pitch, and that allowed Garfield Bethel to score the go-ahead run for the Truckers. The Warriors would get the tying run on base in the bottom of the frame, but Truckers reliever Eugene Pratt would induce a flyout to end the game. The Truckers hold on for a 12-11 victory. The B3A is getting set to host its Junior National Track and Field Championships this coming weekend at the original Thomas A. Robinson Stadium, and the competition is expected to be fierce as athletes go after a spot on the World Junior team, which travels this summer to Finland.
It's an opportunity where we will see some of the head-on rivalries that we all look forward to in this environment. We will have rivalries like Tanisha and Megan there. We will have Adrian and Joel head off. Those two guys, as you would recall, would be the gold and silver medalists at Grifter Trial. So they're going to go head-to-head again. Tanisha was under 20, Megan was under 17. But in the Nationals, I think they're going to all be running together. So it's going to be quite an interesting time.
1 week after the juniors, it will be the Senior Nationals at the same venue. And there are a number of rivalries there as well, with athletes competing for spots on both the CAC and NACAC teams.
We have people like Patria and Devin in the hurdles, in the 100-meter hurdles. We'll have our high jumpers all competing together. We'll have our triple jumpers, Levan and the Mintz twins. We'll have, the cadre of men in the 400 meters. There'll be Tania Gator and Shawnee will be running together in the 200 meters. So, we have a whole field of athletes at the best that the Bahamas has to offer that will be present for those meets. It's going to be a very exciting time. And at this time, we're gathering, and we've gotten some real good feedback from Corporate Bahamas, who's come on board for sponsorship for the meet, so we expect that we will have a very successful Nationals.
With the rise of the UFC and other MMA leagues, Bahamians now have another avenue to show off their skills. Kickboxer Giovanni Harrison Johnson is leading the way, but the lightweight fighter is not alone, as there is an abundance of talent here in the 242.
I got to shout out my boy, my teammate, P.S. Simmons. If it's me and then him, or him and then me, it's us. In terms of the sport, you got DJ, you need to get it together, buddy. You got Marcy and Tucker, Tyson Kamikaze Isaacs, and of course DC Protner's on regard because he's a pro Muay Thai fighter. And then you got all the boxers in the country, you know. But it's just, I just hope that the government, whoever sponsors, just look at the sport and see it for what it is, as an opportunity. You know, it's an investment. It's one of the fastest growing sports in the world.
And that'll do it for sports. Stay tuned, check on weather still to come.